Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Automotive News. The first thing I'm going to be discussing today is how more pickup trucks have been sold in the US than standard sedans. Pickup trucks have beat out sedans by about 17,000, which isn't that much, but it's still a victory for pickup trucks. You gotta figure why though. Ford no longer makes sedans. Chevy has the Malibu and the Impala. I think they're doing away with the Impala, and Chrysler has the 300, the Challenger, and the Charger, but those are muscle cars. 300's I don't even know what you call it. 300's a full-size sedan luxury, but pickup trucks have sold more than all of these other cars. It's just a very interesting note heading into this next topic. FCA has applied for the trademark for the Dakota. So, what does this mean? Well, some people are claiming that it could be so that FCA could sell parts for the Dakota, but other people are saying, hey, the Dakota might be coming back. I mean, Ford came back with the Ranger, Chevy has the Colorado, the Canyon, so maybe we could be seeing a return of the Dakota. I would love to see the return of the Dakota. Honestly, I know what I said about the Bronco last episode, but the Dakota, I don't know, something about that little truck. I like it a lot. I've actually been looking at them. There's one for sale in my city, and I've been looking at it for a little while. Every time I see the guy driving it, I want to say something, but I don't have that type of cash. Next thing I'm going to bring up is how Chevy's Tahoe and the Suburban are getting better city fuel economy this year than last year, but last year they were getting better highway fuel economy. I'm not really certain why. I mean, what could explain this? Well, maybe they're gearing their transmissions for better city economy. Maybe the transmissions are short shifting better. I'm not sure. It could be just all around heavier due to safety regulations changing. They change every 30 seconds. So there really is no concrete answer to something like this. Finally, bringing up Ford's COO, Jim Farley, spends almost his entire yearly salary, $1.1 million on Ford stocks, trying to help the organization. Once Ford resumes manufacturing, they're going to be working as safely as they can, and he wanted to help that out. Ford is now designing new PPEs, kind of like some type of hazmat suits I've seen. So Ford just really wants to make sure that their production can be as productive as imaginable. You know, one thing I will say though, it's kind of funny how we're talking about a CEO or COO who is making $1.1 million a year and saying how he spent his entire salary. Luckily, he's not losing any money. He's working from home. And I'm not going to knock him at all. I'm not going to knock a single CEO at all because they've all worked hard to get to where they are. I will never, ever knock somebody who has put the time in, put the effort in to get to where they are. I 100% respect that. These CEOs aren't really losing any money because they get to work from home. Me, on the other hand, I can't. I have hourly wages. I'm an hourly paid employee. Since the COVID-19 breakout, my hours have been cut in half. I usually work 34 and a half to 36 and a half hours. The extra time I use for schoolwork. I'm also a full-time student, as well as a partial full-time employee. I don't know, I get my full-time benefits. Now with me going down to 18 hours, I'm losing my benefits. I'm losing all my paid time off. I'm losing my partially free tuition. I'm losing a lot of perks, benefits. I'm losing a lot of stuff. And on top of that, my paychecks are suffering between $250 to $350 a week. And many people have told me, hey, apply for partial unemployment. Well, I did. Government isn't really helping me. And when they do help me, they say, call back at Friday at 12 p.m. Call back on Thursday at 4 p.m. Guess what? These are the few hours that I can work. I can't call back on a whim like that. Or these are hours that I'm conferenced into a Zoom meeting. I can't devote that type of time. And to really stick the nail in the coffin, I can't get my stimulus check because I was claimed as a dependent in 2019 and 2020 due to my age. Also due to the fact that I didn't make enough in these years because I only worked half a year. My parents can't even get the $500 check for me. So, in all seriousness, I'm losing all these hours, all this money, and I'm not getting helped. I'm not getting paid back. So, what's going to happen to somebody like me? Thankfully, I have a place to stay, but What would happen if I didn't? This is all just money that's missing from my own personal bills and my own savings. You know, it's kind of sad. I paid off the rest of my car loan, I paid off all my credit cards, and I was like, okay, I'm getting in a good spot now, I can start saving again. Couldn't happen. I don't blame anybody. I just wish that I could have a little bit of help, the same amount of help that other people are getting, but I can't because I'm an essential worker. Just some food for thought. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Automotive News.